Good morning, y'all. So it's Saturday morning, and I'm about to go weigh in. Charlie's asleep, so we gotta be quiet. God damn, what the fuck? So, alright, so 335.5, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that shit. But when I started Project 200, the second 100, I was 335 pounds, 0.5 pounds. Then I got down to 329.5. And y'all saying that 2 after that 3 meant something to me. I was officially out of the 330s. Then the scale went back up. And now this morning, 335.5, right back at the same number I started this season at. And my first reaction was literally shaking my fucking head because what the fuck? We were supposed to be going the other way, Jazz. But I also have to tell myself the truth. These last couple of weeks, I have not looked like the routine that I created for Project 200. I have been skipping meals. I've had days where I waited too long to eat. I've been drinking, going out. I've eaten things I normally wouldn't eat as often. I mean, I've had moments where I was exhausted and hungry and just said, fuck it. And the old me could look at 335.5 and turn that into another reason to say, well, I already fucked up, but I don't want to do that anymore. Because here's the crazy part. I know what works. I've already done it. I've lost over 100 pounds. So I don't need to invent some new diet because the scale hurt my feelings this morning. I don't need to starve myself today. I don't need to punish myself in the gym. What I need to go back to taking care of myself. Eat my breakfast, eat my lunch, eat my planned snacks, eat dinner, drink my water, keep moving my body, and keep going. Okay, so I've been sitting here reflecting on my 3-pound gain from last week. And I've noticed from logging my meals that I skipped a lot of meals this week. I didn't do my planned snacks. And it did cause binging later on in the week. I did have a cheat meal this week right before my binge too. So that's something to look out for. I hear people say all the time they don't believe in cheat meals because they feel like it could just take you on a downward spiral. I don't believe it will take you on a full downward spiral, but I'm thinking maybe subconsciously you should give yourself that breathing room again. But this week I had a very small cheat meal, 6 chicken wings, some fries, and an orange Fanta, a small orange Fanta, which I thought was fine. The rest of my day was full of protein and it was good and everything was portioned out. I think it was fine for the cheat meal, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. But that next day I had a binge. All right, so watching that back now, I realized I was still trying to figure out what I did wrong. I was looking for the meal, the binge, the alcohol, something I could point to and say, there, that's why the scale went up. But this morning, I'm 335.5, and I think the bigger question is, what am I actually learning from all of this? Because maybe that's the part of the weight loss that we don't celebrate enough, the consistency in it all. Everybody celebrates the big drop. Nobody really talks about what happens when you've been doing this shit for a long time and the scale starts going the wrong way. At that moment, can you still trust yourself? Can you correct yourself without attacking yourself? Can you keep going when there ain't no new lowest weight to post? Because today I'm 335.5 pounds. I don't like it. I want to change it. And I'm going to work toward changing it. But I'm also starting to realize something about Project 200. Baby, it ain't even just about the scale anymore. And I think that's what this episode is really about. All right, motherfuckers, I ain't got no bunch of time to talk to y'all this morning. I'm running late. Me and Charlie woke up just a little bit late. We slept real good, though. So I got to get out here and get 4 fucking laps in before it's time to go to work. So I only got
an hour and 45 minutes to make that happen. Thank God I work up the street and from home. So let's get this shit done. Let's get our day popping. Happy Monday, y'all. Day 1, week 2, day 1, mandatory, 4 laps. So yeah, let's do this shit.
And then I took my ass to walk and do my 4 laps. And I think that's something I don't give myself enough credit for. Because when I see a number like 335.5 on the scale, my first instinct is to look at everything I did wrong. What did I eat? What did I drink? Where did I mess up? Granted, nothing wrong with that. But I got up and I kept going. This was week 2 of my park challenge, which meant it was time to go from 3 laps to 4. And somewhere along the way, I started thinking about something my sister told me a long time ago. She told me, I don't like to crawl before I walk. And for years, I thought I understood what she meant. I even made crawl before you walk one of my little rules I tried to live by. But I don't think my problem was that I wasn't willing to crawl. I think my problem was that I didn't know how to honor my crawl. I would be making progress and still looking at everything that I hadn't accomplished yet. I'd be learning and frustrated that I hadn't mastered it. I'd be building and mad that I hadn't arrived. And maybe that's what this season of my life is really trying to teach me. Progress doesn't always look like a lower number. Sometimes progress look like getting disappointed and then still taking care of yourself. Sometimes progress looks like putting your shoes on, going to the park, and walking the next lap.
All right, we on the 4th lap, y'all. I feel sick, I ain't gonna lie. And my stomach feel like it want to throw up. But I mentally feel strong as fuck. I don't know. Good morning, y'all. Day 2 of the park challenge for this week. Mandatory 4 laps. Mandatory 4 laps. So let's get it. Get these 4 laps out the way and enjoy the rest of our off day. You know, it's quiet at the park today, y'all. Quiet on the creek. Quiet at the park. Quiet at the park.
And then I came back. Because apparently, honoring the crawl also means you got to keep crawling. And that's the part that's starting to click for me. I don't need every day to be some huge transformation. I don't need to wake up every morning feeling motivated, disciplined, healed, aligned, and ready to conquer the fucking world. Sometimes I just need to come back. Yesterday I finished the 4th lap feeling physically sick but mentally strong. And today I'm back at the park, still walking, still learning, still figuring my shit out. And I'm starting to realize how much of my life I spent waiting for that big moment. The moment where everything finally changes, the weight comes off, the money gets right, the dream takes off. I become the woman I've been trying so hard to become. But what if this is the part? These regular ass days, going to work, taking care of my child, taking care of my home, learning my craft, taking care of my body, laughing at myself in the park. What if I'm becoming her isn't one big moment? What if it's just me coming back again and again and again?
We're at the same place where I started lap 4 yesterday. Well, day 1. And I started feeling sick. Today I don't feel sick, but like my lower back and my ass hurt.
Same spot, same 4th lap, different experience. And that's how easy progress can be to miss when you're only looking for some big dramatic change. Yesterday, my body was like, girl, absolutely the fuck not. Today, I'm still hurting, but I don't feel sick. That's progress. Small as hell, but it counts. And I think that's what I've been missing. I spent so much time thinking that crawling was just the part I had to get through before my real life started, before I lost the weight, before I made the money, before my creative work became something bigger, before I figured everything out. But this is my real life right here, and I'm starting to understand that I don't have to hate where I am just because I have somewhere else I want to go. I can want more for myself and still appreciate what I'm building right now. I can have a long way to go and still be proud of how far I can walk today.
But okay, day 3. Happy Friday, y'all. I feel amazing. I just stretched, did a 5-minute stretch. Now I'm just getting the first lap done. Alright, so I'll check in with y'all every lap and let y'all know what's going on. I hope y'all have a great day. Happy Friday, bitches.
Somewhere along the way, Project 200 started changing on me. I started this because I wanted to lose 200 pounds. And don't get me wrong, I still want my damn 200 pounds. But Project 200 said, baby, it ain't even about the scale. Because what good is losing the weight if I don't learn how to take care of the woman carrying it? And taking care of her has started meaning a whole lot more than what I eat or how many laps I can walk. It's how I talk to myself when I'm disappointed. It's how I handle my money. It's how I show up as a mother. It's how I protect my peace. How I love, how I create, how I work, how I rest, how I let myself enjoy my life that's happening right now instead of constantly waiting for a better one to begin. I thought I was working on my body, and the whole time I've been working on my motherfucking life.